everyone, and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well. So this video is by popular demand. It is a kind of going out evening, but I've kind of incorporated a bit of daytime in there. Occasion wear, basically. Not occasion wear as in what to wear to a wedding, but more just going out, getting dressed up. I feel like we were so deprived of that last autumn winter that we've kind of skipped a year in getting dressed up and glammed up. So hopefully this will be a nice refresher. I've got lots of older pieces in here that I kind of bring out year after year. They're real staples, so I'll try and find some similar kinds of things that if you buy, you know that you can wear year upon year. So let's get started with the first look. So I wanted to kind of show one way of wearing this skirt, and this is the first way for a bit more of a casual occasion. And the aim of this video is to not just show you outfit ideas, but also show you how to kind of construct an evening outfit and why certain things work together and what works for what occasions kind of thing. So this first outfit for me is a great kind of casual, you're going to somebody's house or you're going even in the daytime somewhere, a casual lunch, and you want to strike that balance between smart casual. So the first thing I would gravitate towards is a satin skirt. I quite like playing around with a few different colours in satin skirts just to mix things up a little bit. So I've gone for this burgundy one by Pixie Market. And because this is quite an evening piece, you could go one way or the other with this. And I love to contrast dress, as you know, and take an evening piece and make it more casual. So what I've done is paired it with this jumper from Zara. This is actually a new in jumper, so I'll try and find it. I got this in a small, but by pairing it with the jumper, it really just dresses it right down for a kind of more daytime occasion. Say if you've got, I don't know, a baby shower or a nice lunch out, something like that. I feel like you could make this outfit work for that. And then I've popped it with these heeled boots. Again, I'm all about kind of tonal dressing, fitting things in together and not just going for like black accessories. So I've gone for these boots from Naked Fashion last year just to tone in with the skirt. I do think without the jewellery, this would look quite simple, but I think you just need pop of a statement necklace, big earrings, something to really elevate this. And one of my favourite things to do in autumn winter for going out and getting dressed up is to wear a knit with loads of jewellery. Maybe something a little bit sparkly as well, but I think that works really well in not looking too overdressed. And then what I would probably do is put this jacket over the top. This one is from Jane and Tash. Again, the leather style just dresses it right down as opposed to a blazer. But the cropped just lends itself well to the skirt so that you can see the whole skirt and keep that dressed up element there. But again, you're just contrasting the dressy satin skirt and the heels of the boots with things like the leather jacket and the jumper. So let's talk about another way you could wear this skirt, and I've got on here this blazer. This is from 12 Stories, and I actually have had this quite a while. But I think don't shy away from wearing your kind of cream and white blazers in the winter. A lot of us probably put them away for summer and think it's more of a summer piece. But actually, a way of wearing it and making it work, and also just kind of maximising your summer wardrobe for winter as well, is by pairing it with a deeper, warmer colour like this burgundy, or you could go for a rusty shade, just something a bit richer, a jewel tone maybe would work really well with this, or just your classic black. I think you can make it work for evening in that way. Personally, I find that to keep these satin skirts modern and contemporary, I try not to pair them with anything too tight. So I've got the base layer of the tank top underneath. I think like the knit, it needs this more oversized blazer to make it feel very modern and current. It's like the oversized knit just makes it feel a little bit more modern. So that's what I've done here. I just paired this oversized blazer with the long skirt, and I like that look together, and then just some killer heels at the bottom, just to kind of really give it that wow factor. These ones are from Karen Millen. They're actually in the edit that I did with Karen Millen, so I'll try and link those. Hopefully they're still available, but I think that's a really easy way to dress up a satin skirt like this. Just a quick note, I will be talking about this suit later. It is an old Zara one, unfortunately. But like I said, I'll try and link some alternatives because things like this come year after year. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please take a second to hit that subscribe button, press the notification bell as well so that you know when I've posted a video. So the next outfit is this Reese top. I also got this last year, but didn't really get a chance to wear it out. I think I wore it to a Zoom event that I had with Reese, and that was the only chance that I got to wear it because we weren't going out, which is really sad, but I just wanted to bring it out again. A sparkly top like this, I just feel like never fails you. I think for me, evening dressing is all about playing it down a little bit, and I actually think it looks so much better when you not necessarily tone it down, but you'll see what I mean when I talk about this in a minute. But say if you've got an all tight outfit with really tall heels, huge earrings, you go all out, and I just don't think that works. But instead, if you've got a really nice top like this, it's a low cut V-neck, puff sleeves, it's silvery, it's glittery. What I would then do, instead of pairing that with a short skirt or a pair of shorts, then I would go for something more like trousers. So I've got these croc trousers on here from Naked Fashion. And although the croc trousers are quite evening and dressy, the trouser element just tones it down. And it's that classic old age rule. If you're kind of showing skin on the top, your arms, your chest, then balance it out by not doing on the bottom, or if you've got a short skirt on, balance it out by wearing the fabric on the top. So it's that age-old trick there, but I think this is just such an easy classic outfit. And the whole premise of this video as well is not to include any jeans in here. So this is what I would go for as my rendition of jeans and a nice top. Something sparkly like this with a pair of leather trousers and great heels. My next outfit is actually one of my favourite combinations, and this is another tip in evening dressing. If you want to wear all black, absolutely fine. I am all for wearing all black. But to make it a little bit more interesting, think about playing around with textures and layering different textures just to give that element of interest. So I think if you do have a lot of all plain pieces, think about the pieces that maybe are different in maybe the cuts, the styles, the fabrics. So here, for example, I'm wearing this black polo neck. I think this is my Arquette one, but just a simple polo neck jumper like this, for me, is such an evening staple. Like, I love kind of dressing one of these up in the evening. I feel like it looks so sophisticated, chic, kind of very Audrey Hepburn vibes, because it's just so elegant and simple. But then what I've done is contrast that with the velvet blazer. This is an age-old Zara piece. Again, I pull it out year after year. It looks great with everything from a satin cami to a white t-shirt to a polo neck like this, and just adding that element of velvet instantly makes the all black a little bit more interesting. And I've done the same with the trousers. I've got these old Zara leather trousers on. So we've got the velvet, we've got the merino of the polo neck, and we've got the leather of the trousers now. But it's all black, so it works really nicely together, and it still just looks very chic as well. And also on the bottom, I've gone for these suede boots. And just to finish it all off, I've gone for my YSL croc crossbody, so we're adding an element of croc in there as well. I know the bag isn't black, it's still very in keeping with the tonal look. So this is definitely for me a real trick in event dressing. If you want to wear head to toe one colour, mix around with the textures. I wanted to just show another way that I would wear this polo neck, and here I'm wearing it with this Zara skirt. Now I'm obsessed with this skirt. Again, a piece from last year. I just feel like Zara do the best going out party wear. I feel like every year they just nail it. And it's really affordable as well, although I think this was on a little bit more expensive side of Zara. It was about £50, but for me, this is really worth it because it's something I will be able to wear over and over again. So what I've done here is pair it with some trainers. And I just wanted to create, again, that contrast juxtaposition between the very, very fancy with the very casual, and I just feel like it gives that element of surprise. I think sometimes if we dress all head to toe in one type of look, it can look a bit cliched and a bit too done, whereas I feel it looks a little bit more effortless and chic if we have an element of the undone. So I've got the trainers here, and I would wear this in the daytime. Again, if you've got a nice lunch out on Saturday afternoon with some friends, you're getting dressed up, going to a nice restaurant, but you kind of don't want to look over the top, then I feel like this is such a nice look for that. So I've gone for the polo neck, again, keeping it quite casual, and this lends itself quite well to the idea of sandwich dressing, where you've got the casual on the top, you've got your fancy party skirt in the middle, and then the casual on the bottom as well, and it just creates that balance of styles. And I think the trainers need an element of that, because if you could picture the trainers worn with this skirt and maybe a kind of sleeveless, fancier top, it just wouldn't work. So it needs that knitwear to balance out the trainers. And then you can finish that off with more of a casual crossbody bag as well, just to tone it down, but I've kept it in keeping with the black and gold theme. So my next look is a blouse I've just bought. I feel like this style though is selling out very quickly, so it might not even be available by the time this video goes up, but it's such a pretty piece. I think paisley is going to be a bit of a thing this year. I feel like we're going to be seeing it creeping in more and more. So I've got this paisley blouse on from Mango. I love the pussy bow. A pussy bow blouse for me, again, is a real kind of staple piece that never ever goes out of style. I've got a couple of versions of these and I always bring them out. I just think they look great with everything. You could really dress these up with a skirt, or you could dress them right down with a pair of jeans or leather trousers. So I do feel like they work for a lot of smarter occasions. Plus, if you're sat down, I always think if you're going for more of a meal in the evening, it's nice to have a fancier top on, because that is the bit that people are seeing when you're sat down. So the paisley blouse, I decided to pair this with some lighter coloured trousers, just to mix things up a bit. I wore the blouse at the weekend with my leather trousers. Obviously works really well, picks up on the black, but I also think if you don't want to go for all black, if you're not quite there yet and still clinging on to the end of summer a little bit, I think white trousers work really well with this kind of blouse. I've gone for these straight leg ones here from Karen Millen. And again, if we're thinking more about how to wear things and how to translate this into your own wardrobe, I've gone for these darker shoes to bring in the colours from the top. So just think about that. If you are going for a lighter pair of trousers like these, think about picking up a colour in your top to bring to the bottom of the shoe, again, to create that balance. Because I wanted to cover a variety of smart and casual, I wanted to just show you this knit dress from H&M last year. So I've got this on here, and I feel like you can definitely dress these knit dresses up. I feel like I said dress a lot. And I think you could even pair this with a great pair of strappy heels and diamante earrings, and I feel like this would work so well. But here I've gone for a slightly more casual look. Again, I think this is a great one if you're going around somebody's house, smart casual, but you need a bit of a heel, don't want to be too like fancy in strappy heels, and go for a boot like these and then jazz it up with some layering of jewellery, a big necklace, some good earrings, and I just feel like this makes a really easy, great look. If you're looking for that easy piece that can translate from day to night, a knit dress is the one to go for, and again, I'll try and find something similar to link below. So lastly is this suit that I'm wearing, and again, I'm trying to contrast the styles here in the way that I am styling this. So this is quite a fancy suit. It's all kind of navy and black sparkles. It's got this satin lapel here. It's quite a glamorous suit, and you could definitely wear this with a really, really fancy top. I think you could even go all out and wear a big pussy bow collar, but I just wanted to show a way that's a little bit more wearable for the suit. If you do have a suit in your wardrobe or are thinking of buying one, but are scared that you'll only be able to wear it once, this is kind of why I'm showing you this. It's to show you these different ideas of how to wear things that you may otherwise be a little bit hesitant about. So I've got this blazer on here and contrasted it with the white t-shirt. The white t-shirt just, I feel like, makes blazers look so much cooler, especially in the evening. Just dresses it right down, and I've gone for very simple heels. These ones from Naked Fashion, but just keeping it very simple with the other pieces that I'm wearing. So I think that is something to consider in your evening wear. If you want to dress something down, pair them with very simple, more casual things. And I even think this look could work with the white trainers too if you wanted to wear it in the daytime. And again, in terms of versatility, the next outfit is showing you how to wear these trousers by themselves, and that is the beauty of a suit. Don't feel like you just have to wear it together. There are so many ways to mix and match, and I just wanted to show how I'd wear this more of a daytime or slightly more casual occasion. So I've got the t-shirt on here, but gone for a long oversized coat over the top, and just makes it feel a little bit more casual. And then these slip-on flat shoes. It's always handy to have a pair of flat shoes like this that you can wear if you don't want to wear a heel but also don't want to wear clunky heavy boots. It's nice to have these for going out and not, you know, being too dressy. But I think the flats and the t-shirt and the coat really dress this down. And then I've layered it with the necklace from my North School collection. And if you were to take the coat off, you'd still feel a little bit dressed up on top with the necklace on too. And finally, just to show you another way to mix and match a suit or even wear a blazer, another way to wear a blazer in the evening, I've got on this Novo London leather skirt with the blazer. And again, what I said earlier about keeping your top half more covered when you've got your legs exposed, I just think works really nicely, especially if you're wearing an oversized blazer with a short skirt. I think that's a great look. And then I've got these Naked Fashion heels. Again, just keeping it nice and simple, with the blazer being quite a showpiece. You just want to keep the other pieces quite simple. But I definitely think you could do this look with a more simple blazer, slightly more daytimey blazer even, and still make this work for evening with some great accessories. So hopefully this video has given you some tips on how to put pieces together in your wardrobe in terms of evening wear and what kind of works well together, and hopefully just giving you some general inspiration. I, for one, am really looking forward to going out and about in the evening a little bit more, especially this autumn winter. I felt so deprived of it last year. It's one of my favourite things to do, go out for a nice meal and get dressed up. So hopefully this has given you some great inspo. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.